After a week of rest back in the capital, waiting for Treerazor's next move, the party and the kingdom were surprised by Treerazor's brazen teleportation of his fortress, the Witchbole, to the outskirts of Kyonin's capital. The party worked their way around the armies of demons to reach the fortress, fought past a monstrous frog demon, and began exploring the inside of the fortress, deciphering the alien flows of magic, and found their way to what felt like a source of the pollution that has been pouring forth into the air, water, and ground. There, a band of corrupted elf-like creatures were seen shoveling corpses into mushroom forges. The party has now finished 3 of these forge workers, while 2 remain, who continue to try to shove the party into the forges. But the party's spells have stripped actions and options from the fungal elves. We resume at the beginning of round 4. And it is now one of the enemy's turns. He is not having a good day. He is sickened 2, slowed 1, frightened 1, and off guard. They have been trying to push people into the forges, and I don't think he thinks he can push Daegron in, but he might still try. So he has 2 actions, and I think his only way to do this, he can't do this. So he's going to be spiteful then instead, I think. He is going to step toward Dezi, and he is going to attack Dezi with his magical trident here. Let me make the map more visible here. And that was a 47 against AC, which will hit Dezi, doing 37 points of damage and some persistent bleed. But that was his 2 actions, given that he was slowed. Dezi, it is now your turn.
Dezi doesn't like being next to this, but they're confident. I think they're gonna step away. Yeah, I'll step away. Let's just reload and shoot. But I think we learned these folks don't like cold iron, if I remember correctly. So, just to be spiteful myself, I will load a cold iron bolt. And we're gonna see if we can shoot him. So step, reload, shoot. Saying, no, I'm not the one to get. I still hit with a 41.
You do hit.
5 on the die, but good enough. Let's see if I can actually take him out with this. Maybe for 32 damage.
He is still up.
He's still standing. That was my full turn, though.
Vanarel, who still is untrusting of all of the allies in the room, but you still know who the enemies actually are.
Yeah, for all the mistrustful people in this room, there are those who are trying to stab me and those who are not. So let's start with the ones who are stabbing. I am going to take a step over to this guardian to the south here. Last time I had eliminated, or Bea had eliminated, I can't remember, my last hunted prey. So I'm going to take a second action to designate the guy to my southwest and the one that's facing off against Daegron as hunted prey. And then for third and final, I'm going to try to cut this one up.
And
well, I guess more specifically stab and then bash.
The bless that's on you, I will have to check that it doesn't make a difference because you should not get that, but I know with the way Dezi's automatic bless works, that's gonna be hard to fix, so I'll just check if it's off by 1 on the hits.
Sure.
I believe it worked for a flank, so it might work here too.
Well, it applied the bless to him, so but that was a critical hit by more than 10, and it was a regular hit by 0. The bless is on you, so I think I'll need you to roll the dice manually. So roll the crit off of Castrovel's beacon.
I will do that. I don't want any bonus help from people I don't trust. I'll deal 56 to this one.
Yeah, he had 2, so it doesn't really matter. But you completely cleave that one to the floor, just knocking him into the wall, and the corpse slumps by the wall here with its trident still pointed at Dezi. That was your 3 actions, I believe, right?
Yes.
Daegron.
Okay, facing off with this one here. Yeah, I don't get times to use it as much anymore. I'm going to do a slam down and try to knock the legs out from under this one so we can finish it off. So with the strike with the cold iron axe, a 46.
That will hit.
And then the athletics check here. Ooh, nat 1. Well,
knocking yourself prone.
This is early, but I don't care. I don't want to fall over. There we go.
Changing that to a crit. Yep.
So
Roll a
there's
d6,
it's just
please.
a d6,
Yep.
right? Yeah. Hey, 5 points. And then last action, as he kind of kicks the legs out from under her, he'll slam down again and try to get one last hit.
And you hit again. Sweep the legs, slam the face. And it's that one's turn. Well, doesn't like this. He's going to have to stand up, which might be the last thing he gets to do. You crit. And that was the last thing he got to do. And we are now out of combat. And the aura would wear off, and Vanarel is no longer frightened and untrusting of his friends.
Yeah, you okay with me healing you now, Vanarel? I feel there. Oh, wait. Maybe we should take care of these machines, or whatever they are.
Everybody, I am so sorry. I was calling you all kinds of names. My bad. I'm so sorry. Hey, Bea, listen, you know I'm not like that, right?
Yeah, well, you called me small. It's true, but, like, I don't know why it's an insult.
It was non-derogatory. I'm sorry, everybody.
Bea's going to try to spell strike this thing with a ignition.
I'm gonna
Let me
back up.
You're fine to do that, but remember you have to be inside of it to hit it, given your size.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
So it is going to trigger, but you can spell strike it.
Let's figure out what it does, Bea. You're gonna hurt all of us.
Bea's trying it.
Okay, heal yourself, Bea.
48 is going to crit it, but it does have immunities to critical hits. So just you can actually press the critical button, and Foundry does do the right thing here. But we'll take off.
And let's hit the critical, I guess, and roll this damage. That was a low roll for a critical.
And that one, it's taking no damage from those. You're a little surprised by that, but you're not getting through. It seems to have a very high hardness, and you're just not. And then, of course, because you entered it, I will need a fort save from you as a fog of fungal nastiness comes billowing into the room. You managed to dodge it just fine. And let's see.
I moved out prior and just moved back in because I saw Bea flying in. I hope that's okay.
I'm going to still say I want that save as well from Vanarel and Daegron.
Sure.
Alrighty.
It's just a little bit of fungal spores.
Yeah, a failure and a critical failure. Let's see. It says, while creatures within 20 feet are exposed to the vented... Okay, only to the void damage, not to the other types. Got it. So a wash of void energy flows throughout the whole room, and Vanarel is taking double this. Daegron is taking 20 points.
Okay, whatever happened to that thing, let's not do that again.
Yeah.
I could do...
No more playing in the pod. Oh,
Why don't we just try to figure out how they work first?
I could try disintegrate if we,
Why don't we just try to figure out how they work first, Bea?
Fine.
I
am a big proponent of smash first, ask later, but that one hurt a little bit.
Okay, is there a knowledge check, religion? I don't do nature that well, but I could.
You can give me, I would say...
Is Arcana acceptable?
I would take Arcana on this, yes.
Would you just take Arcana in general?
I would take Arcana. I think I would take Nature on this one as well. With that Arcana roll, you are not sure. And Dezi, you think feeding the corpses of demons to these is likely to cause them to
that's a crit.
That would cause them to backfire. Go ahead and reroll.
Okay. Natural ones, I swear.
You still think feeding demon corpses to these things would cause some backlash, unlike feeding immortals, and then that would cause them to shut down.
Okay, well,
Should we try that, Dezi? I think
Vanna, do you know
really
anything
dumb.
about nature? I don't know if maybe... Sure.
Are these things demons? And he kind of kicks the body.
I will throw a corpse in there.
Yeah, it roars to life. You see it start burning and molding at the same time. It's very disgusting. It does look like the corpse will feed the forge for a week.
Oh, well.
Well, we need to turn these off somehow.
I have a way of removing them.
No, don't do that. I will stop Bea from making things worse.
It just disintegrates everywhere.
I can
Bea,
do
we're
two
trying to stop a
disintegrates.
demon here. I don't want to have this going on and on.
So
Hold on to the
they-
spell, Bea.
No, like
they are being
Bea was
fed for a
moving
week
corpses in there. That's why
of-
I'm trying to prevent. Oh, wait, sorry. Bea,
So they-
did Bea move those corpses in, or did you?
I did not.
Bea moved
thought we
one.
were-
sorry.
One of you. I thought I heard you moved one, so I moved all of them. But I can take some of them out.
Oh, I thought Bea was moving them in. I'm like, what are you doing? Sorry about that.
I can't even move enemies. You kidding?
I don't know. That didn't work clearly. I don't suppose you know anything, Vanna, about these.
I did a little bit of reading. Being inside the Witchbole, I can't imagine a possible better time to use Treerazor lore. Would that give me some insight
Sure, you can try it.
on what this? Sure.
So, to the best of your knowledge, I mean, these seem to be what are being referred to as fungal forges. You know, each one is emitting a different type of pollution after consuming a corpse. Looks like demons work fine, but mortal corpses may be better. You could spend some more time to figure out which color does what, but you don't think that's really all that important. You know that probably pulling the corpse out that you just put in, possibly pulling out the existing corpses that are inside the four that are being slowly consumed, that might help reduce it, but it does seem like it stockpiles some amount of energy that will last for some period of time. So no one seems to have intelligent ideas about how to destroy these. You are welcome to try to brute force them. You are welcome to suggest your own things, but none of your musings on this with your skills have suggested an approach.
Try some holy energy on them. I'm gonna fire a divine lance and see if it does anything better.
She's going to get out of here.
I mean, I don't need to be near it to do this, so yeah. We can all stand back.
Meanwhile, I would like to see,
insist.
like, if I can find like an energy feed into these things from like the greater whole of the structure, and just maybe disrupt that.
Okay. You can give me an Arcana check on that. Your attack roll there, Dezi, that will miss.
Okay. I will fire again until I hit, I guess. They can't be crit, right? So
They can't be crit. Bea, so you're looking at the way these flows go, and you have a little bit of a sense that something about the flows looks very difficult to influence from this location. You're not sure if you can intercept it here. It seems like the veins of magic are reinforced as they enter this room.
Okay.
So yeah, Dezi, eventually you'll hit, so go ahead and roll damage and we'll see if it's
I just
ever
want to see if this
sufficient.
does anything different. I mean, it's sanctified, which I don't know if it matters. But that's the only thought I had. Yep, okay.
So we just
I
have to
wonder.
find a way to cut the fuel source out, or not the
Yeah.
fuel source, the power source.
We
Yeah,
also need to pull up.
I could probably cut off this branch, but it'd take a while.
I mean, it sounds like getting the corpses out might at least be a good starting point. I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna do my most damaging spell here.
Sure, just go ahead and roll damage since we can't be crit, and you will eventually hit. The AC is not super high, even if you missed it once or twice.
That's fine. If 41 doesn't get through, then okay. Oh, hey, I'm doing some damage.
Congrats.
I had no idea how long this is gonna take, but
So yeah, you
maybe
can
it'll work?
tell it has a hardness of 32 from that. I'll let you know that.
Okay.
So it's a high bar to get through. Plus it has object immunities, which means spirit is ineffective, precision is ineffective, and immune to critical hits. So it would be a long time. I think if you wanted to stay here and try to hack these apart, you're pretty sure you would be noticed. That would take more than just a couple of seconds more in the room. That would take minutes to hours to completely destroy these using brute force.
Oh, do we not think we can rest here? Yeah, we probably don't want to rest here.
Can I look at these
specifically.
things and determine if there's like a elemental weakness they might possess?
Sure.
Because like that's the only thing I can think of using to kill these things.
Looking at them, they don't have a built-in weakness. normally you've seen these kind of funguses which would have a weakness to fire, but of course, as forges, they seem to have been neutralized, and these things are burning with unholy energy and such. Surprisingly, they don't seem to be taking holy damage either, so that was a surprise. You're not seeing. I mean, your best guess
Is icing them over, perhaps?
possibly, but the unholy fire might burn through that pretty fast. You can try it. Your earlier, was it the Tear the Spirit, or no, what was the spell you used here? The Purify Tanglebriar? What was the one?
It was the
Last session?
Trim the Blight. And I did make sure to hit them with it.
Yeah.
It just didn't do anything.
And let me reread it one more time. Can you send that back to chat? I just want to check how much of that. Thank you. That was fine. That came through.
No.
Yep. So, blighted. So, such as creatures in the area that carry features of the blight.
I hit both sides of the room with this.
So, I know at the time I just went with Foundry's ruling that this didn't affect them. I am going to say let's re-roll that damage, and so it was just I think you hit 3 and 2, so I don't think you ever double hit the same ones. So I think just roll one set of damage.
I double hit this one.
Yeah, that makes sense to me from last session, because this does feel like this should affect. And
should I re-roll the
just re-roll the damage?
Damage too?
No.
Okay. Damage. Oh, why am I still in private?
So I am just going to apply that. I think I need to apply it manually. I think even if I put a -30, yeah, I'm just going to apply this. The hardness would still affect against that because this doesn't bypass hardness.
Yeah, no, I specifically used that spell because I saw these things were fungus related. I was like, yeah,
there we go. So those all took 22 now.
This
I guess
one
I should
probably take 40.
Yeah, I'll have that one take double. There we go. And let me also just expose their tokens so you can see estimated damage amounts on them. That one back, it got pulled out. So,
it doesn't tell us.
It doesn't tell you estimated damages for
hazards. Yeah.
For hazards. Okay, so I would say the 4 that you hit a little bit would be in the barely injured to injured, and the one that's in the center would probably be in the injured category.
Okay.
So that's the state at the end of combat and your initial investigations. So your best bet right now, as you know, is that they have high hardness. They count as objects for most purposes, so if you know how that all works. And they appear to be a type of hazard, but you've not found skills that can be used to disable them. I'm open to creative solutions, or you also are open to exploring the Witchbole more to see if you can find a different way to intercept the power that's flowing into this room.
We don't have any adamantine, do we? I don't recall if anyone has something that would bypass hardness.
Just doing a quick look, I don't believe so.
Okay.
No, nothing like that.
Yeah, I mean, outside of Bea, I'm assuming disintegrating a whole bunch. We should probably find a safer place to rest, but yeah, go ahead.
Only 2 of them with the disintegrates.
It's probably not worth it. We probably want to save that. Can we get as many corpses out as we can to slow the process at least?
If you're
we'll just
willing
pull the fuel out.
to be re-exposed, because you'd have to reach inside, and that might trigger that backlash again for each one.
So just one of us probably go in there and do it.
Yeah.
Who wants to
The rest
volunteer?
would be out of the room so we don't get hit by it. I'm assuming somebody who's in this. I say eyeing Daegron.
I drink.
I mean, I moved over to this
That's what
yellow
it
one
feels.
with the intention
Go ahead.
while we're magic.
So, yep, go ahead. I will need a fort save just from Vanarel.
I will try to
You got a better
refocus
fort
if
than me.
there's a 10-minute block in here, but if not,
Not a
that's fine,
10-minute block with what you're doing right now. I'm assuming you're
Okay,
trying to do this
that's
quickly,
fine.
is my understanding. Yep, you're unaffected. I'm going to make that one hidden again for that one being unfueled is all that means.
Okay.
That's 1 down.
All right, yeah.
Sure, I'll do one.
Okay. Give me that same fort save. And you're close enough in the room that Vanarel would be in the same blast. So Vanarel, give me a fort save.
Oh, okay.
2 critical
maybe one
successes.
person in the
I'll
room
move
at a time.
before you.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
move before you open that.
Well,
one.
you saw
Or
the
take
size of the
big
blast is about 20
whole
feet, so you think now that you're on opposite sides, you probably can be
Yeah,
going
okay.
simultaneous
That's
without
fair.
causing problems. So each of you, I'll resend it to chat. As you're pulling more bodies, these all look like elves out of the... Didn't send. There we go. As you're pulling more bodies out of these forges.
My only issue is that people can come up behind us and put them all back into the forges. Should I don't really want to, but should I put them on the book? People gave me odd looks when I put bodies in there.
So
before.
Daegron, you're taking a mix of void and electricity damage on that one. Vanarel, you are unaffected. I mean, you've successfully pulled bodies out even when you're being exposed to things.
Yeah,
And there's just one left.
I'll do the last one. If I'll make sure Dezi's out of the way before I do it.
I think
I
Desi's
don't know
far
if
enough
he's
away.
within
Yep, it's
range or
fine.
not,
It's
but
fine.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, let me roll this.
No, the
for
map
you.
isn't huge. And that one's
you go.
so you have pulled the bodies out. Your understanding is though it's going to take on the order of days for the accumulated energy that they've been absorbing from those bodies to wear out. They would need to be resupplied and to restock this, but the pollution will stop over several days, assuming nothing re-enables it.
Yeah, should I put the bodies inside the book?
I'm not sure.
Because people could just come up behind us and push them back in.
If there's anywhere, like areas where we get exposed to the outside, I can just huck them out the Witchbole too.
They also have some valuables
I-
on them. I'll do a quick identify of them.
Okay.
I don't want to hug the bodies of elves off the window. I'll just take them. I do have like 40 bulk of storage inside the book. So,
So
I'll
with the
just-
40 bulk, you could probably take either the 5 people you fought corpses or the 5 corpses you pulled out, but not both. And
between the
that's
two, I think I'd be more inclined to grab the elves and just push these guys out the window.
Oh,
you-
hey.
you do have
pretty
5
good.
sets of +3 greater striking, astral, greater decaying tridents, and 5 sets of +2 greater resilient duskwood full plate. You've taken one
Yeah,
into
throw
the
them in stash.
into the stash, and
Oh.
I'll just multiply them to 5 for you, rather than taking.
I
the
was going to multiply them in my inventory and then put them in the stash.
That works. Yep, that works. So some good runes there. I'm not familiar with
Yeah.
greater decaying, so that might be one we should at least look up. Let me see if I can see what that is.
Let's see.
Doesn't
So greater
that help?
decaying.
negative
Oh,
damage.
neat. It makes it so the void damage ignores resistances or immunities for that for this damage, and it increases persistent by 4d4 on crit.
Cool. Good thing. Good weapons for enemies to have, and maybe less good for the ally for you all to have.
All this money. Nothing to do with it.
And just to help
Okay.
refresh, so from your initial infiltration, you remember discovering a series of energy flows. 1, a source of raw abyssal energy that surged and ebbed. 2 areas that felt like they consumed energy, with the fungal forges you're at being one of those 2. You think there were other more subtle flows, but that would take hours probably investigating to learn about.
So there
Uh,
is a big generator type room where all the energy is coming from that we can feel.
Yes.
Yeah, we
I
should.
say we go there.
Yeah, I think we head there. First, though, Daegron and Vanarel, take these potions, and I'll give you 2 of the potions that will regenerate you effectively 100 hit points over the next minute. So,
Is there a way for me to just chuck these guys out from here? Like, is there like openings anywhere in here?
Not where you are, and you don't remember seeing any openings in the tunnels you've navigated so far. It
Okay.
does feel like the tunnels ascend, and from what you were scouting from the outside, there did look to be pathways very high up the tree that were open to the air, but you have no idea how far that is from where you are.
Okay, so I guess we just have to leave them here, Although they
not
feed
much
him
else we
for-
can do.
huh? Feed
I
them
mean, I
for a
don't really
week.
want to put them in my bag. I guess I could.
I would leave them. If ideally we find a place where either this energy flows to or something that can control it. Doesn't seem like there's anything we could do here.
You know, we have a spare spacious pouch just sitting in our group inventory here. We could
I'll
throw
be
them in
honest.
that one.
I don't think the corpses are going to stop them. If they needed
That's
to,
fair.
they'd just kill some of their
They
own
just
and
put
throw
something
them in.
else in there. Okay, well, let's go and see if we can find the big generator.
Just gonna
Yeah, if we
head.
kill this thing for good, it doesn't matter what they're using for fuel.
So you leave the room and you begin trying to navigate the twisted interior tunnels of the Witchbole again. In the past, you've been using occultism, religion, arcana, survival, or perception. If you have other ideas on how you'd like to try to make sense of these twisting tunnels, let me know.
I mean, I feel like following the magical flows has been what's worked for Dezi, so I think they're gonna stick with that at this point. What were Vanarel and what were all the rest of you thinking? I figured Bea would probably likely be doing something similar, but I'm not sure.
I'm going to just follow the flow back.
I'm gonna stick with
Like,
playing lookout. Just keep my eyes sharp.
Okay.
Yep. I think I could probably see about trying to track movements throughout here. Maybe try to use survival or something to see who's been moving where, if there's signs of more passage to help us kind of make our way through.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and give me your rolls.
And I think maybe critical failures we can use an edge point on. I don't know.
okay, so I'm searching the thing, so Arcana.
So this time, it felt a little harder. Daegron and Vanarel, you both felt like you were working overtime to keep Dezi and Bea from stumbling into patrols, from just making a very obvious faux pas. But they were still being effective at what they were doing, but they just needed much more help on not being very obvious about it. And it took you a good hour here. So if you have anything that's hour-based, not for recharging focus points, but I know like Daegron's Aeon Stone, I believe. So you have an hour. So that's 60 minutes there. And you do find your way to another location. And let me get that one for you. Is it the same map? It is the same map. Let me clown car you back in. Oh, that's
So
giving-
we're not refocusing.
Not. You didn't say that you were spending the 10 minutes to refocus. So
I'm
answer-
just
I
making
don't
sure.
know. We had 10 minutes to without getting it. I got the impression that there weren't a lot of safe places to rest. Oh, this is different.
Yep, it's the same physical map. It just is.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move you back so that you're not.
Which way are we entering?
Desi's in back now.
Okay, gotcha.
So let me give you a little bit of flavor for the area here. The tunnel widens into an ovoid chamber with 7 alcoves along its walls. In each, a vortex of gray mist churns in the air, creating a spiraling pattern whirling around a tiny 2-inch wide dark hole in reality. A different rune is scratched into the back wall of each of the alcoves. Several bulges in the wooden floors, walls, and ceilings give the impressions of diseased welts. A single deformed mushroom grows in the center of the room. Thin, wispy lines of vapor stretch from the pustules on the mushroom's cap to each of the 7 alcoves and rifts within.
I want to know about all the things.
I'm going to cast light on myself.
Before we go in, let's see if we can figure out what that stuff is. I guess mushrooms. Let's do this wispy, spinny things first. Figure out what they are. Nothing's trying to, get us quite yet.
Okay,
I'm already
so
worried about the red pustules myself.
so yes, how far into the room are you going while looking at these swirling things?
I'm not going any further. As long as I can see them from here, which it looks like I can see them from here, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
This room
Yeah,
seems dangerous.
You
Let's
can
figure
give
out what's
me.
going on first.
You can give me a nature check. Sorry, a religion check.
Oh, good.
Yes. The swirling thing. You're not sure if that's some form of misdirection, but the small 2-inch wide hole, you can tell that is a open portal to the outer rifts, to the abyss. It does feel like there is abyssal energy flowing into the room from those, and maybe that spiraling is some soul energy flowing back out.
Okay, well, it's powering that. I'll let people know that, and Say, maybe it's powering that mushroom. Can I tell what that mushroom is or is doing?
You can give me a roll on that, yes. That one would be, I would say that is going to, I'd say religion still works for that. And we have chat awarding some hero points right now. Let me, looks like, thank you, Cotillion. It looks like that's almost a 1 for everyone. That is a 1 for everyone. Thank you so much. So everyone currently has 2 hero points. Yes, and so you just did your roll, trying to, that one, you're not sure what it's doing. It's definitely consuming some energy. You think it is partially feeding the rest of this area here with abyssal energy. This might be, as you were suspecting, one of the sources of power to this whole place. But it seems like it's doing something more, and you can't identify that.
Yeah, do you know anything about that?
If only we had one of Libiel's flowers, we could probably mess this place up. Let me take a look at it and see if I can figure out what's it's doing. So I'm looking at this thing here, I'm guessing.
Which thing? Can you ping it for me, please? I didn't see. Yes,
The
got it. Yep.
green-
Yeah, the largest mushroom. Yep.
Okay. Arcana. Let me make sure this. I haven't juggled that a lot today.
You think it has something to do. It definitely is emitting a magical field as well as consuming energy. But what that field is doing, you're just a little too lost in all the other energies flooding this area. The 7 different portals, they all giving a slightly different flavor of abyssal energy, and that alone is masking and making it very hard to identify particular spell effects in the area.
Okay. I think we should maybe spend some time trying to shut these things.
I'd agree. Do we think the red motes are dangerous?
Give me another religion check on those. You don't know. I mean, it almost looks diseased. It looks inflamed. It doesn't really look like it belongs here.
Okay, I agree, Bea. How do you think we shut them down? Because I don't think smashing them will work in this case.
I'm gonna roll planar rift lore, which doesn't come up often, but I got it.
Oh, yeah.
Most
Sheath a weapon.
I'll roll an occultism check for the shutting them down potentially. Or something
Sure.
else. I don't.
So, Bea, you're looking at these and you haven't seen such small portals that are stable. From your history of study of rift lore, small portals should decay on their own and kind of pop out of existence. The fact that these are here and stable means you're not sure exactly what that means. You don't know what it would take to close them.
Huh. It's really odd that they're so small.
Dezi, with your occultism check, which I am... So what was that targeting? Sorry.
How to close the rifts. If there's another skill that's more
I'm going to
appropriate,
switch that to religion, which would be better, and it'd be a success there for you.
That's-
You do think that using either delicately cutting out on the mushroom the places that the beams are converging, so you have to do it 7 times, 1 for each portal, you think that could help interrupt it. You also think religion at each portal, attempting to close it, there may be a way. You think it's going to be difficult, but it's something you could try. And of course, the planar seal 10th rank spell could probably counter it in one go.
So, get rid of the
Yeah.
mushroom,
No. Cut the things around.
but I could just kill the mushroom.
That's not. I don't think that's gonna do the trick. We couldn't kill the things in the other room. I mean, do I think that would work?
Possibly. You don't know.
Where would all the void energy go if that happens? I mean, we can both potentially try to cut out the portals, right? You can maybe disable with your magic check.
Except I'd have to roll a religion.
No, I mean, it's a magical tradition, right? You can roll a Arcana and its place.
Not for the
After
disable
this.
one here. No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
only for
recall.
knowledge.
Okay, fair.
Or I think it's for.
I'm sorry,
it's,
was it
only for ones that would normally
on the magic
allow
tradition.
a. Whenever you use a skill action that requires depending on the magical tradition. So this one does not depend on the magical
Okay.
tradition. Yeah.
It's not a magical tradition. It's just nature of the thing. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure about that. That's fine.
Well, was it religion on the portals and religion on the mushroom to disable
it was nature on the mushroom, and it was religion on the portals. And I will need to retract some of what I've said. The nature one is a harder check, but a one-time check. You do that once, and it shuts the whole thing down. The religion one is an easier check, but it is 7 different checks.
I mean, I can probably get the religions. The problem is what's going to happen when this starts firing, and I don't know.
I think we just do it and deal with the consequences.
Okay.
I mean,
well,
this is something's going to happen here. We won't make it out of this without a scratch. So
I will ready so I'm about. Well, actually, I'm close enough to the first one, and I'm just going to zig and zag, and y'all might need to help me, basically. Does anyone have religion where they could aid at least potentially?
Not
I can give it a shot.
Okay. Just I don't need you to try to disable. Just maybe help me out if you're able. I'd imagine it's. You might be able to help. I don't think you'd be able to do it on your own. I'm guessing. I don't know.
I've been paying attention all these
You've been
weeks.
paying attention to me, Vanarel?
I mean, unless I can do it untrained, because
No, not for this.
I don't think so.
So I'm going to start with the south one, then go probably northeast, and I'll zigzag. I'll figure out when I get in there.
Okay.
All right, I'll run up on the nature check and see if I can one and done it.
Shot it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. So move yourselves to where you want to be for trying your checks.
watch
And
the
I
puzzles.
will
Here,
pause
sorry.
things. Yep, I will
I
pause
didn't
things.
see. Okay, that's fair.
You got close enough to things that will trigger something. Toggling everyone into initiative. Go ahead and roll for me. Actually, I need to find where is the last actor on this scene.
One of these days, we're going to walk into a room and nothing is going to try and explode us or suck us into a rift.
I don't know. I believe that.
Oh, I really wish it
What was
didn't
that?
show me that you rolled something privately like that.
Okay, so everyone has rolled, and I think we'll just go ahead and put these on the initiative tracker. You'll see them all pop up right away. From four of those little pustules, some creatures pop out.
Earl Daegron, you have a job.
These things look like mud wasps, maybe, that are a little fungal and wooden and odd. So, kind of a wood constructed wasp with leaf-like wings and a very odd mandible and a bloody tail, with little mushrooms or other warts growing over their bodies. And 4 of the pustules seem to have contained these things as they leapt out as you got close. And one of them is going first on the initiative. Let me unpause, and let's see. The first one to go is... begin encounter would help. One of them in the far back. So it is going to fly up next to Dezi. And then... what does it want to do? I think it wants to do this. It starts chewing on the air next to you, Dezi. It becomes quickened by doing that. Oh, wait. Actually, it did that actually... how does that work? Okay, yeah. So it's chewing on the reality. It seems like it's biting the air around Dezi. And I will need you to give me a fortitude save as you feel your body start to stretch and be pulled into that space where apparently you don't even notice this happening to you. So you were fine. But that's all that it did. Daegron. You've seen bugs burst out of the land and start attacking Dezi.
I'm not seeing something that looks identifiable to him, at least as a demon or something. So he's going to first swap his axe out to the soul cutter for one action, and he gives a shout, "Watch your head, Vanarel." And he'll go leaping past him to land next to this one between Dezi and Bea and strike out twice at it.
47 will hit.
7?
If it's more comfortable for you, you can land on Bea's space.
Nope, this works here.
A hit and a critical
And
hit.
50 to hit. 86 points.
And you can't cleave in anyone because no one's close enough.
No. No, I will not cut down my allies this time.
And any other actions? No, you
Nope,
actually
two
you
big
swapped
swipes.
in.
Yeah.
Okay, another one of these little insect guys is up, and well, he saw that it didn't seem to. Oh, I do need this reflex save as well. Sorry, from Dezi. Oops, from Dezi and Bea. When the one closest to you that was already there erupted out of its cyst. Splinters went flying everywhere around you, but Bea, you dodged them all. Dezi, you are going to take half damage from this. 30 points of damage from that. But none of the other cysts were close enough. Yes, that was the only one. So this one's going to come flying over next to you as well. I don't think it's going to try biting the air around you. It doesn't feel a need to do that. So it's going to just try to sting you with that very bloody-looking stinger it has. And with a 46 against AC, it is going to hit you for 29 points of damage, and we, of course, need a fortitude save. I think you took the damage twice there, Dezi?
Oh, did I? It didn't show up. Sorry.
And I saw you took it twice. So
undo. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see it.
Okay. And you critically saved on that. It has one action left, and it is going to just stab at you a second time. That seemed to work. And this time, with a 42 against AC, it hits you on the nose with its stinger. We will need another fort save for 20 more points of damage. And you crit saved again. And it is now your turn, Dezi.
Well, I guess we're going to see how this disabling goes. So I will try to disable this one.
Okay.
We're going to hope this works. Here's my religion check. 47.
47, yes. Give me 1 second. I do have a macro for that. I thought I had a macro for that. No, I had macros for disabling the various forges, not disabling each of these. Interesting. These are more likely to be disabled. Okay, that one is disabled. So
the blindfold would have affected the second hit on me because it was hit by 0.
If they failed us.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
I need to close a couple things. What's the range on it? It is anything that sees you. I think they all see you. They all saw you. So 3 failures. Let's see. The only success is this one. So these 3 are all frightened, so that would take away that second hit on you.
Okay.
And then just in fairness, this one's frightened would have gone away, I believe,
yes.
Right? The one directly above, and then this one would have dropped too by the end of its turn.
Put it on. I'm now taking him off. There we go. Done.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you for that. Keeping us honest there. And behind that one, you see, with that portal closed, the rune behind is much more visible than it was before. And you see what looks like a very large, it's a stylized worm of some kind. Or snake. You're not sure exactly.
I mean, I can take a closer look at this later. It's 2 actions to disable, so my last action is going to be to move around that red thing, but basically to there.
Oh, there is.
And I'm assuming that's close enough to get this one next time.
Yes.
Okay.
It is a macro. There we go.
Okay. I'm like, Daegron, you can do your thing there.
Up next, though, is the mushroom. And you take some bleed damage as well. You're still bleeding. The mushroom. What does the mushroom do? So first, the mushroom screams and howls, and you hear cacophonous demonic roars echoing in from all of the rifts. And I will need a will save from all 4 of you. Dezi, and only Dezi, is...
I'll leave it. What is it?
Just frightened 1.
Okay.
Then, 7 beams. Actually, I think 6 beams, because it's 1 less for everyone disabled. Doesn't actually say that, but it would make sense to me. 6 beams are going to fire into the room, targeting randomly. So we have a total of 8 creatures. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4. Start off with the wasps, and then it's going to be 5 for Bea, 6 Daegron, 7 Dezi, 8 Vanarel. And I guess I'm going to do 68, and we will have to re-roll doubles. That's horrible for me. I think I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, double 1 and 6.
Yeah, you're getting me once.
So I'm going to re-roll
Again.
I'm gonna roll a D3 just among the 3 party members who aren't not targeted yet. That's Bea. Okay, so we have all of the enemies, Bea and Daegron. I guess it makes sense. That is the 6 closest things to this. So we'll go one at a time. This does not have maps, so it does get pretty good rolls here. Beam of Abyssal Energy critically hits the first wasp. Actually, does it? Cannot be targeted more than once. Yes, just making sure. Second wasp. Crit. It's crit 2 wasps so far.
Maybe leave them alive for a little bit, I guess. I don't know.
After
3 wasps
what
have
they
been
just did to you.
3 wasps have been crit. It does not crit the 4th wasp. Now against Bea. The first one going against a party member. A natural 20 for a crit.
Ooh.
I need somebody to shove potions down my throat while I'm doing this.
So 68 points of damage to Bea and to Daegron. What happens? Natural 1. And it misses.
I stab it.
You're not in range. You can't use that.
Roll
Got
my
that
luck.
laser good.
One of the wasps is up next and is very unhappy about that. It does not like being
Maybe it
shot by the
attacks the
things it's
mushroom.
defending. Oh no, it's still defending that. It doesn't like that. It's going to fly over here into Bea's square, and it's going to chow down on reality in Bea's square. So
Oh.
that will quicken it for next round. And I will need a fortitude save as you feel a rift forming around you and trying to pull you in. And you get a critical success. So nothing happens. Vanarel.
All right. Well, seeing what just happened to Dezi getting torn up by a bunch of wasps and then coming back over here, I know what you're doing is gonna take care of a lot of this. So I think for now, first things first, I'm going to just free action drop my hammer on the ground just to give myself an available hand to quickly turn and whip out some of these bandages and such I have. I'm going to just do a quick battle medicine on Dezi here, keep them a little more stable while they do this undoing of magic.
Thank you.
Right, and let's see. Wait a minute. Since the last time I did stuff like this, I went all the way to. I'm not yet legendary in medicine.
Masters. I mean, if you can hit master,
I
that's
want to be.
awesome.
I am master. Yeah.
Well, I mean, actually, on the
yeah.
roll, I mean, but yes.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna go for. Is it the 30 at Yes. We'll go for the 30.
That should be a
One-
crit, I would assume.
It is a. Yeah,
That's a crit.
Yeah, I was
Yep,
going for the 30.
that's a crit.
Yeah.
So 48 plus 30. Nice.
There. Just real quick, like just blocking the worst of the wound I can see on this side of you. Then for second action, I'm going to designate these two here. They're kind of one that's on top of Bea and the one to its left. I'm going to declare those two my hunted prey, and I dropped the wrong weapon, so I have to pick up my hammer for the third.
Okay. Bea.
So I'm going to start my turn by using Sky Laughs at Waves. And I'm going to go over here and position myself on top of this one and get it with a Searing Blade Strike. Here we go. It's not a very good strike.
That will miss.
Oh well.
Still have
But it
2
was-
actions.
It's recharged my spell strike, but I'm going to use Unsheathing the Sword Light. So in a 10-foot emanation. Sorry, Daegron. And we're going to cast a fireball at 4th rank.
Okay.
So here's the spell strike at map 5.
Yep.
I'm going to re-roll that.
That was a miss, and the reroll gets it into a hit.
Okay. Here's the damage for the hit.
So you stab
the
into, you teleport to this
fireball.
one, you miss with the first swing, you stab in with the second. A fireball detonates at point blank range, and then also copies of swords fall all around you, doing, I think it's 8 points of damage to
Mm-hmm.
everyone who was not the primary target, I believe. Is that right?
Everyone that's not the primary target,
Yep.
yes.
Including
Okay.
Daegron. So let me just put a
I think Daegron's just out of range.
not for the 10 foot.
Oh, okay. Is that a circle 10 foot?
That circle
It's
is
emanation, I think.
it should be an emanation, so it should be.
Yeah.
As I said, I know Foundry's had a little bit of issues with some of
drop it.
these.
No, it gets Daegron, I think.
Yeah. So there's that. If you want to take that as the damage from the bonus feat bit. And then the fireball went off, and we need the reflex saves from everyone who's affected by such things. We do that.
Sorry, I don't get to use the big AoEs very often. Too many people in the range usually.
I forgot to have the one you actually hit roll, so let me give it its save. There we go.
I don't think I have to roll, do I?
You do.
Oh, okay.
That's the one drawback of dropping a fireball on your own square.
I'm fine.
Yep.
Half damage is
Okay,
fine.
so let's see. The mushroom is taking double damage. Of course, it has an immunity to crits. That doesn't matter here. So let me do that first. Doing the mushroom first. It is taking double.
It also
then
takes the 8, yeah?
yes. The place they put it on the map made it look like it's further away, but it's same distance as Daegron. It should take it. I've done that. And then let's see. The pulpers. So Daegron dodged. That's great. Pulpers have 2 fails, 2 successes. And let's see. The successes are which pair? That pair. So the furthest away pair from the mushroom are taking half, and the close 2 are taking full. And they're hissing and buzzing, and maybe Bea can almost make out a language in it. It's not quite the language you're used to from insects, but that is they're angry, and they don't like the fact that this other little smaller insect is causing them such trouble. That seems like that's really annoying them. And
It's
one of them
like
is
knowing Spanish, but they're speaking in Latin.
or Portuguese, because it's close enough but not quite. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, this one is going to fly. I guess it doesn't have to fly. Technically, you are in that whole square, so it can attack you from where it is. Yeah, it's going to go for Bea with its stinger. It's going to try to sting the bee.
That
And-
seems really counterintuitive.
And it completely misses you with a critical miss. It will then try to bite you with those mandibles. The old 1-2 punch, sting, then bite. And with a 46, that will hit you. The mandibles do 40 points of damage to you, a mix of slashing and spirit damage. And then it tries to grapple you. And let's see, this probably does not have the -10 it should have on it. Let me see what it rolled. A natural 20, though. Let's see. -10 would make that a 43, but that would still be a success, and that becomes a critical success with that. So you are restrained by this thing.
What does Slick do again?
I believe Slick will make it easier for you to escape, I believe.
Okay, yeah, it's a +2 to escapes.
The one that you share a square with is up next, and it already tried to use its Devour Reality, so it can't try that again. Doesn't like that strike you did. So I think it is going to... What can it use its quickened action for? It can use its quickened actions to stride, fly, or strike, not to step. Got it. So it will step away from you. And
But it
then
can't use it to step. Wasn't that just
Yes.
what you said?
it still has 3 regular actions. So it used one of its regular non-quickened actions.
Okay.
It is then going to try to stab you with the stinger. And that's a strike, so that's used up the quickened one. It has 2 unconstrained actions next to hit you with a 42 because you are grabbed and off guard for 28 points of damage, and we will need a fortitude save.
Don't worry about that. Nothing.
I saw nothing. That natural 1 became a 16, I believe, so a critically success. It has 2 actions left, and I mean, it's gonna just keep stinging at you. It doesn't have anything better to do. You're already grabbed and held in place, and it's going to miss and miss. And at the end of the turn, its quicken goes away, its frighten goes away. I think all of them should not be frightened anymore. If we may have missed one, let me check. Nope, they're
No,
all
they
fine.
don't have.
Daegron, you are up.
Okay, let's start off here. we're gonna see if these guys can be affected by fear. He's gonna use Scare to Death on the one directly to the north of him.
I mean, you know they can be affected since the Frightened worked on them from the
Oh,
blindfold.
true. Yes.
Natural 20.
Well,
that one must make
we
a
get the fun.
fortitude save against your intimidation DC or die. On a critical failure, it dies. No, so it got a success. On a critical failure, it dies. In any other respect, it is frightened 2 and fleeing for a round.
Doesn't critical on that mean they take it one stage worse?
No,
I
the
don't remember.
critical is what triggers the ability to have the death save.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, and then we'll follow up, but that one seems to be panicking. He sees it's like kind of turning away slightly. He'll redirect back on the one that's holding on to Bea to try to free her with a snagging strike. Tries to get the axe around the back of it.
Oh, critical hit. And are you cleaving into the one that's fleeing?
Yeah,
guess you
fine.
are, right?
17 points. of
17
slashing
points?
into
Thank you.
this. But with a holy...
Whoops, I think I did too much
I don't know what
there.
was doing more damage, but something was causing me to do more to them.
Something was causing you to do more, so yes, you will proc that. It's the axe. They're made of wood.
Yeah.
Oh, fair. Yep.
They have the same axe vulnerability that a lot of trees
Oh,
do.
that's
They
neat.
also have
It
other
was-
ones, but they're all
I
the
was
same.
thinking it was holy because I was
have
like,
both.
well, that's not a tree.
They have axe and
Oh.
holy at the same value. So there you go. Oh wait, no, but we're using the rule.
So
with
is that
means,
doubling it
That
up?
means both should proc. Yep.
No, so 17 plus whatever that is.
Yeah, you did 17. They took 57. Sorry, 47.
Wow.
47. Okay.
Okay, last swing on the one I've got near death here as he sees it's kind of starting to falter. Oh, natural one.
Okay.
We got overconfident.
This one is up. This one, they haven't seen reactive strikes yet, right? They have not. It's gonna try to fly over Daegron's head to get to Dezi.
All right. Well, here it comes.
That will crit it.
So that would have been in this space then?
It won't. It would be when leaving. Sorry, when leaving this one.
Whenever
probably.
I wanted to,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna cleave it into the one that's already hurt.
Okay. So that one is dead. Yeah, we'll just mark it dead. Have it just do it that way. Why is it? I'll give it some hit points back. Have it take damage. There it goes. And that will release the restrained on Bea as the thing dies. And yeah, okay. It did not like that. It took a lot of damage, but it got next to Dezi. And it's going to try to sting Dezi. You're interfering. Actually, no, it's going to try to bite Dezi. Yeah, we'll go for the bite. And it will miss with a 38, and it will try the stinger on the second one then. And miss again, as this horrible wooden bee just comes over next to Dezi and is trying to sting and grab you to death. But it is now your turn, Dezi.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to disable this one and just kind of ignore all the stuff that's trying to murder me. That seems fine. I'm like, you got that, Vanarel, right? It's fine.
I'm on
And
it.
I will try to disable this with religion. Those beams seem more threatening than these guys here.
That
Wow,
will be
51.
another one disabled. And behind that one, you would see a symbol on the wall.
I'll generally try to remember these symbols, but I don't know.
This
like,
one
I'm
looks
more
like a
focused on-
magic circle of some kind. You still have one action left.
Okay, and question about is this one flankable or is he up in the air so we can't get to him? Because I know he flew over.
He flew over.
Daegron.
I'm gonna put him up 5 feet. Yep. He's
That's fine.
not easily flankable.
That's fine. I tricked you. I prefer to just walk under him. So I'm going to move this way then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll move basically. Can I fit there? I can't tell. It's these squares are
No,
weird.
that one's
Okay.
pretty hidden. Yeah.
Is this not in the rift, but
That's
next
not
to
in the rift,
rift,
but next to it. Yes, that will work.
Okay, then I'll move there. That's my
Okay.
last action.
Up next is the rift portal, and you take some bleed. We have 5 rifts still open. Let's see who the targets are. As more beams of abyssal energy lash throughout the room. And this time I see mostly the party, it looks like. I see a 1 and a 3, and then 5, 6, 8. So how?
I'm 6.
I believe so. I believe Bea is 5. Daegron will be 6. Oh no, sorry. With Dezi is in the room
Yep,
now.
I was 6.
We'll start from.
Dezi was 7.
No, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna keep the enemies 1 to 4. If we roll the dead one, I would re-roll. We'll keep the party 5 to 8 just so we don't do that. But I will go from northwest to southeast for the priority. So 5 is Dezi, 6 is Bea, 8 is Vanarel, and then 1 and 3. Got it. So 1, 3. 2 would be the re-roll. Got it. Okay. A little bit messy, but I think I can be consistent with this, and it doesn't feel like I'm picking targets. So that's really what I wanted to make sure it's tries to stay true random. So the first beam on Dezi is going to hit you, not a crit, and it kind of feels like portions of your body are being torn away and maybe teleported to a different realm or sent to a different rift. You're not sure where your body is going, but your body is being torn apart. Bea is going to critically miss. Vanarel,
Yay.
good round for you. Only 2 regular hits, no crits. The beam flashes into Vanarel, doing 34 points, and now we have 1 and 3 on them.
For what it's worth, that was targeting Dezi, and my AC is higher than.
Oh, then that will
it.
miss. It does hit one of the bees. Oh, that's a high roll of damage. And number 3, and it hits. I mean, it's hurting the bees almost more than you are. I mean, maybe not more than Daegron is, but Daegron gets some really high rolls there. And there we go. That is the mushroom's turn. Beams lashed out, hit at 5 people in the room, hit 3 of them. Yes. This one is up, which is fleeing, and so yeah, it has to flee. It's gonna fly away, and then it starts burrowing.
You got your reaction or no?
It then starts burrowing into the ground there.
Yeah.
Did it fly past me in my square?
Not in your square.
Darn.
Okay, well, the wooden bee situation has changed here. So I'm going to redesignate my prey because of my new swift prey ability. Because it's the first action I'm doing, it's free for me. And then I am going to redesignate that into the one that's right here on my face and the one that's over by Bea and Dezi. Then for my opening action will be to try to take care of this one that is in my face. Just gonna chop it right out of the air with a flurry, kind of up at an odd angle.
I see 2 crits, I think, right? No, I saw a miss with Castrovil's Beacon, a crit with the hammer. Got it.
The hammer crit, I'll deal 58 to him.
And Crushing Rune on him, and Greater Shock, no one to arc to.
All right, and then, well, he's, all right, still there, so I will employ a second sting with Castrovil's Beacon. See if I can just pin him to the ground.
We'll miss. What's your default damage with it?
12.
12 points.
From
And
the hammer, yep.
what, so with the hammer? And does that have, what does it have for traits? Just to double check. Cold, it does have cold iron.
It's cold iron.
Which does not matter. So yeah, you're just doing the 12 damage.
Okay.
Done.
All right, and then for third, I will then try to bring the hammer down on top of him, all proper like. Again, with it being a second sting, just trying to swing past the rapier as a little bit of a backup plan.
Missed again. 12 more points.
That was 12.
Okay, that was your turn.
Wildly, once you. Yep.
Bea, Daegron has broken you free of being eaten by one of these wood wasps.
Yeah. Thank you, Daegron. I'm gonna fly over here to on top of the. Oh, I guess I need to go more on top of it.
There you go.
There we go.
It's a very
really
tall mushroom. Yes.
And I'm going to hit it with a spell strike of Disintegrate.
You'd have to recharge your spell strike, right?
Oh, right. I'm going to recharge and just hit it with a Disintegrate, I guess.
Do you have the actions for that? I don't think you do.
The Disintegrate is more important. I don't want to hit everybody again.
Okay, so you're flying on top and disintegrating. You're not recharging.
Mhm.
Got it. Okay.
I don't have like a target I can hit. for
Here,
this,
I'll
but
give
it's
you a target.
It's a
Oh, it's a save.
fortitude
Yeah.
anyways.
Okay.
There's still a spell attack.
No, he's
There is a
not doing
spell.
not doing a spell strike.
No.
Oh yeah, it does say make a spell.
you can
It
also
is.
leave
Yes, that's right.
skills.
Yes, so you do have to
Alright.
still make an attack roll, and it's going to succeed. But
Attack.
so that is going to hit it. So roll the damage, and it is taking half.
I really was hoping it'd take a lot more, but you know what? I'll take it.
Okay, that was your turn. You take some bleed damage at the end of your turn, and up next is one of the ones that's still alive and is very unhappy that Dezi is closing these things. It is going to try to bite you. Those nasty mandibles have started to chew into your arm a little bit, doing 35 points of damage. It will then go for the grab right away. And with a natural 20, it will restrain you.
Yep. Daegron fix this.
And it has one action left. And it begins chewing on you. And this hurts badly. And you can tell from your divine nature that it's chewing more on your soul than your flesh right now. And give me a will save.
I don't like that. Okay.
But
That's
luckily,
kinda
that got
low
upgraded to a
DCs.
critical because of your.
I'm a cleric.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it was hurting pretty bad, but nothing happened. It's still very painful. Daegron.
Okay, as Dezi lets out a scream, he's gonna leap next to it here and strike down twice and try to cut its head free so he can let Dezi do what he needs to do. Oh, not if we roll a 1. Let's re-roll it. I'd rather them not have Dezi in his mouth.
That will change that natural 1 to a crit. Yep.
2. And then the second strike, as he puts it. Sorry, it wants you in there. I can't help you there, Dezi. But you know what? That's 2 actions to do that. Third one, as he kind of lands in his little off footing, he'll see if he can try to hit it one more time.
And you do.
Oh, well. There, I got it there.
And Dezi is no longer restrained. One here who is up next to Vanarel and doesn't really like what's happening deep in the room, but it's also not going to move to go anywhere else. So I think it is going to just try to do something to Vanarel. And that something will also be a bite with the mandibles, trying to latch onto you.
All right, just stay over here.
And with a 50 to hit, it does hit you. For 45 points of damage, it will try to grapple you. And it will fail to grapple. And has 1 action left, so it will try to sting you. And miss. Dezi.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about things, so we'll do the disable check first to try to get rid of this one, because at least we're getting to the point where there's 1 less ray per thing in the room. So we'll try that first. A nat 20.
Yep, that will shut off
Only gets 1, but
that
yeah.
one. And behind that
and my
one,
last-
you see like a blazing sun over the sand dunes.
It's been a serpent coiled, a protective sphere or a circle,
A magic circle.
and a sun over sand dunes. Okay, I will then cast, because if I go down, I want to get back up again, as is proper. I'll life boost myself.
Okay.
That's my last action.
The portal is up next. We have 4 open. I'm going to keep doing the D8s as I was doing. So 4D8. 1 to 4 is still the enemies. 5 to 6 is still you all. 1, 3, 4. So right now, 1 is the fleeing one. 3 will have to be re-rolled. 4 hits that one. So I'm going to roll a D4 because it has to target the party. And that's second party member. So that's going to be, just double check this one more time. We had a 7. So 7 was 1, 7 was, and the 6 is Daegron. So both of those things still alive, and those 2 party members. Got it. Okay. So first we'll do the fleeing wood pulper, and it will critically miss. We'll do the not fleeing wood pulper over by Vanarel. Think it's going to kill Steel here. Oh yes,
I'm okay with that.
That's going to kill Steel. It's going to crit. You see a flashing burst of energy go right across the room, strike the thing right in front of instead of Vanarel's face, and it just dissolves into goop on the floor in front of you, maybe splattering a little bit on you, Vanarel, there. You're glad that you're not the one who was hit by that. We will now do Bea's roll next. From right on top of this thing, this thing has a blind spot. It looks like it can't shoot right atop of it. Don't count on that happening in the future, though. And then against Daegron. And it just shoots wildly. You're too close to it. Doesn't know how to aim this close. The one who is fleeing is no longer fleeing. And it's going to come flying back in. And the closest target here was Bea. It will have to fly up a little bit to get to you. It had the motion that was 2 moves for it to get back to you. And it will try to, in that case, sting you once. And miss. Vanarel.
Where the heck is... Oh, it came back. It's over by the mushroom. Okay. I guess it's time for me to actually enter the room formally here. Well, once again, with no prey in front of me, I will use Swift Prey and designate this one over here by the mushroom as my hunted prey, with that being a free action. Then I'm going to... I don't know if stepping on these red pustule things is a good idea or not. So I think I'm going to still go around all of this. They're just... Okay, that's one action there. Yeah, you're going to do 2 actions total to get over next to this one remaining wooden wasp. And I will...
It's 15 feet up.
Oh, it is 15 feet up. What are you doing way up there?
Because Bea is 20 feet up to be on top of the mushroom. So it had to fly up to get to Bea.
Well, come down here, you idiot. I will throw the my hammer up at it and try to get its attention from below.
You miss.
Not like successfully, but it'll just come back.
I think that was your whole turn, right?
That was all 3 actions you had to get over here.
Bea, from the top of the mushroom.
Okay, from here I will recharge Spell Strike and Spell Strike with an Ignition.
Okay. Against the pulper or against the mushroom? Got it. Okay.
The mushroom. I want to get this thing dead.
That is going to hit the mushroom. Oh, you need to turn off unsheathing the Sword of Light.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yep, no problem.
Just pop that off. Not like it does anything without, ignition damage. I'm hoping fire does a lot to it.
Fire does a little bit less to it. You're noticing it's taking slightly reduced damage from the fire.
Huh.
And it is destroyed, though, with that. So I believe I have a toggle mushroom button. That mushroom is gone.
Neat.
You have 1 action left there, Bea.
Recharge and Spell Strike. I don't have any actions.
Okay. That's right. Daegron. And you still
I'll
bleed
take
some.
one if you want to just give me a free action.
No.
Okay, Daegron will, he looks up towards this thing, comes running over underneath of it, and then he'll crouch low and leap up after it, and do 2 strikes as he's falling, as he's coming up and then coming down on it.
That will hit. Yeah, the double weakness here is really, and that will crit. I suspect this combat will be over. Yes, I will end the encounter. I don't care that some of you have a little bit of bleed. Those of you who have bleed, you can take it off. It's not going to be enough to make anything problematic here.
The rays have stopped shooting, I'm assuming?
The mushroom has been destroyed, so the rays will stop shooting. The rifts are still open.
Okay, I didn't know.
You may or may not want to still close them, but the encounter is over.
If they're rifts to the abyss, they're getting closed.
The party has just finished defeating the mushroom that was channeling energy from 7 abyssal rifts and fought off the 4 wood wasp style demons, creatures that were defending it. When the fight ended with the last of the wasps dead and the mushroom destroyed, 4 of the rifts are still open, but seem to lack a nexus for how they can channel their energy. And as the mushroom dissolved underneath Bea, you do see a couple of items glowing in the middle, or shining in the middle of it. You see what looks like a holy symbol of some kind and a wand.
I will try to identify them and then go back to dealing with these rifts if they're not an immediate threat.
Okay. Let me send you the... Whoops, that didn't do what I wanted to do. There we go.
I'm gonna fly down and lay on the ground.
Okay, you will get both of those. So the first, the holy symbol. This might be the most common item dropped in this campaign. I think we've seen 3 of these. A symbol of conflict major and a wand of divine decree rank 9.
Ooh, I actually would very much like that. That would be this is a spell I take regularly anyways. I have a shining symbol major at this point, so I don't know if anybody else wants the bonus to religion. I mean, maybe Vanna, if you want to help me with this task for the time being, you can grab it.
Sure, yeah, I can. What does it do? Like, I know what it does. Vanarel's a little confused by it, though.
You can cast Bless, Bane, Summon Celestial, Divine Wrath. It lets you cast those, so, you know.
Oh.
So that's actually might be good for you, because those are on my list. I don't actually need them, so.
Can he put it on?
Oh,
Because I
sorry,
think it
someone who's
says
holy
only
or
by someone's
unholy.
holy,
Never mind. Yeah, okay. Well, that's going in the stash. We'll give it, it'll be a gift.
I can't hold on to it still? It looks cool.
You can hold on to it, but you can't actually wear it.
But you can't
Oh.
wear it.
You can't attune to it. So
Don't
you can
put
wear
it on.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
grab it. It's in the chest there.
Bea's just laying on the ground. Ow.
Oh, Bea, it wasn't so bad. They were only rifts of life-sucking, or rays of life-sucking energy.
Yeah, one of them, like, took a lot of me.
Yeah.
I think there's, like, a big old hole on one of her wings, and, like, one of her
Um,
antennas just, like, half
I
gone.
can...
Yeah,
might throw a
Daegron
heal
roots around his
spell.
pack
Yeah.
and pulls out another one of these extra healing potions he's bought before they left. Give this a chug; it'll help a little bit.
I'm going to start
okay.
working on this rift.
Wow.
Yep,
I
that
can't
will
hit
get
the
that
use.
one.
You have to use...
That one is behind that one. You see what looks like
Oh, there it is.
maybe a slightly misshapen lizardman head.
Oops, that roll was just to consume
At
it.
this point, I'm
Mhm.
taking the time to write these down.
Mhm.
And I will get this one next.
Okay.
Same as the last one, I think.
Yep. So that is behind that one. You see
While this is happening, can I refocus?
at the speed Desi's going, these are still effectively like 1 per round, so we're not
It's
up to the
under a
10-minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can't refocus yet. We're not tracking initiative, but people are doing initiative scale activities.
Okay.
So behind that one, you see what looks like a boggard.
Okay, let's do this one next. No.
That will be a fail.
Okay. Does anything blow up or no?
Nope, not
Okay.
because yeah. So yeah, you'll finish these. I'm not going to make you roll for the
Okay,
rest.
that's fine. Yeah.
Um,
What's behind the other two?
Yep. So see number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like a dagger plunged into someone's back, and then the last one looks like a rampaging beast of some kind. Looks like maybe a rampaging gorilla.
Okay, do I feel like this is... I mean, I'll roll the appropriate knowledge, but this seems like it might be a history or something like that.
Roll me a religion check.
Okay. Sorry, that one.
Yeah, now that you're out of combat and you can see them all clearly, these are all depictions of various demon lords.
Okay.
Starting from the boggard one, that was Goganta, Song of the Swamp, demon lord of amphibians, boggards, and swamps. Demon who gained the favor of Daegron. You are actually surprised that she would work with Treerazor, given their overlapping domains of, kind of the swampiness side of things, make them ones that they were not ones you would think would often be cooperating demon lords. Not that demon lords often cooperate anyways, but it's a little bit of surprise. The next one up, the one that was the Sun Over Dunes, is Nurgle. Not the 40k Nurgle. This is the Pathfinder Nurgle.
I was like, what?
The Shining Scourge, demon lord of deserts, senseless warfare, and the sun. It's an ancient deity of Aslant who fell, and apparently wields the sun on a mace. The actual sun. The next one up, which
Seems a
was
little extra.
yeah, the next one up, which was the lizard-looking one, or the slightly malformed lizard one, Zegvig, the glutton in the dark, demon lord of caverns, reptiles, and Zulgats. very much a proponent of survival of the fittest. Next one up, that was the magical wheel or symbol or circle, was Abraxas, master of the final incantation, demon lord of forbidden magic, lore, and snakes. The next one up, Shax, the blood marquis, demon lord of envy, lies, and sadistic murders, known as the most cruel of the demon lords, and sometimes rumored to have created some of the demons, some of the demon variants, effectively. The next one up, which was the violent gorilla, that was Angzad, the ravenous king, demon lord of beasts, the wild, and violence. And the last one there you saw, that was the worm or the snake, Yelodthris, the ravager worm, demon lord of erosion, entropy, and worms. The most patient of the demon lords, possibly a Quillpoth, playing an even longer game against the invading demons.
Well, now that you're all brushed up on your demon history, maybe we should take a quick moment and actually try to rest a bit. I don't know if this room is the best. Sorry, Daegron's making silly comments in the chat. How dare you? I don't know if this room is the best place to rest, but maybe we can find something like just around the corner. Trying to regain a little bit of health here and hit points and focus points. Daegron and Vanarel might be better at scouting those sorts of places out.
Nothing's going to be real welcoming in here, but we can probably try to find a little nook somewhere.
Yeah, maybe not here. They'll come and see that. I'm sure someone can tell something has happened.
Yeah.
Maybe make a little distance set up, even if 10, 20 minutes. Enough time to gather ourselves.
We need her like a doo and the lights go out when we killed the mushroom, did we?
Bea stands up and just like, okay, I'll go.
Give me the Arcana check or the Religion check to kind of trace the flow of energies.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, you notice a distinct lack of energies flowing. You don't think you can follow them anymore to find locations.
Oh, curses. We should have left this going. Well, no, maybe we should.
No.
We'll have to use a different method. Okay, well, let's see about recouping.
I do know that damaging this place is more important to me than any kind of like ease of doing that. So
yeah, no, fair point. Hopefully,
for now, I'm going to just like plop on top of Daegron and start trying to refocus.
So it sounds like,
I mean,
Daegron and Vanarel, you're going to try to help just find a out of the way corner to rest for a bit. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me the survival or the perception. I think those were the skills we've been using for that usually.
Yep. Oh, hang on. Make that a blind one.
I'm willing to roll if it's a crit fail.
Vanarel has a crit fail. Daegron has a success. Do you have a hero point you want to use, Vanarel?
Oh, yes, I do.
You know what? I'll help the lookout since
Try
I feel
that.
like we want to make sure we find a safe place for. Hopefully, it's not a crit fail.
With Dezi's help being a natural 20, that is the 4 successes you need to find a place. So you have found. I don't have a map for you, which maybe is a good sign. That means you don't have a fight. Actually, was this? I can maybe use this room. I think this room was reasonable to use. Let me clown car you back in. Why is my clown car not working? There we go.
Oh.
I think it wasn't working because I had the clown car hidden.
Oh.
And it didn't like that. So we'll put you here. So you find your way to a small clearing. It's maybe not as much off the way as you would prefer. It does seem to be a crossroads with 3 paths coming through. But it is the first thing you found after about an hour of exploring this place and staying away from patrols that felt, I won't say it felt safe, because you can definitely tell things were traveling through here, but you've spent an hour moving around looking for it without finding any place better. Do you want to keep exploring, trying to find a less crossroady type location, or are you happy to try to rest here for a bit? It's been the hour. I will say Libiel could have refocused in that time if you were riding on Daegron, as you said, as the benefit. Sorry, Bea, the benefit of the size tiny, riding on someone else. So
Yeah, Daegron
Take
and
10 minutes
Vanarel.
here?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like longer, but let's see what we can get.
If we're 10 minutes and we move, I don't think
Vanarel?
anything's going to come through.
Can you do some treating on either me or, well, maybe we spend 20 and treat both. I don't know what you can do, Vanarel, in 10 or 20 minutes in terms of some wound treating.
I can take care of 2 folks.
Okay. Does that sound okay to you, Daegron?
Yeah, I'm in perfect condition here. Never been better.
The Daegron's keeping
Yeah,
watch. is what
bees
I'm
like
hearing.
me,
Yeah.
apparently. But they don't like when I disrupt the flows, I guess. So yeah, if you want to do those checks, and I'll refocus a couple times.
Yep. Getting to them. All right, here is Bea again going for the DC 30.
Go for it.
Yep.
Ow.
Ooh.
Oh,
No,
you did it.
you're good. You're good. You're good. It just stings a little bit.
You should be used to that, Bea, right?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll wrap you up a little bit there.
Let me just take that as damage.
I didn't roll that badly. All right, that is, yeah, that critically succeeds it, and that's you, Dezi.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're topped off enough. Are you okay, Bea?
Actually,
Yeah,
I can do
fine.
something here too that can help. Daegron kind of goes over and he kind of looks back over his shoulder at the axe. He's like, "Oh yeah, that might work." And he raises the axe up, and he can do.
I don't think
soothe
that's the solution we
souls.
need. Wait, what?
Yeah. And for a minute, I can channel this for every turn. Things will regain 2d8 HP in here.
Why don't you?
Because that
Why
should
don't you
top
save that
everyone
and
up
just-
pretty much.
I mean, I'm. That's gonna way over top me off. I'd rather I can use a heal potion or something.
I can use it once per hour.
Oh, once per. Oh, sure. Then. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah.
Yeah. It's not anything major. It's
Yeah,
not
that's crazy.
good enough usually to use in combat for me to be
Yeah.
doing this. So I haven't really had a good time to do it, but
This is a good time.
Okay.
yeah. So I'll just roll these until
Yeah,
I see
no,
you guys
I will-
either are
yeah.
topped out or whatever.
It's for a minute, you said, so it's going to be
Yes, a minute.
So 10 of those. So on average, 150.
16d8, really.
I
Ish.
think that should get
No, on
everyone.
average, I did the math wrong. On average, 4.5, 90-ish. And that
Yeah,
would
that's
be
gonna
enough.
put
Yeah.
Bea over.
However, you
Okay,
do
that's fine.
feel the Witchbole writhe and twist, and you think that will have alerted them to your presence a little bit more here. I'm gonna up the awareness tracker here.
Let's get
We should
moving.
get moving. Yeah.
Here in movement.
I guess we're gonna have to use our. Better off looking for where to go next rather than using or possibly other methods. How are we gonna find our way around now, though? I'm good scouting. We think that was the second energy source, and there was an energy sink somewhere. Did we think that was on the front where it was emitting all the gas?
Actually, before you do that, that was enough activity in the Witchbole that as you're wrapping up your things here, maybe because of that twitching of the Witchbole in reaction to Daegron's channeling, you hear the sounds of a patrol approaching. What do you wish to do?
Where is it approaching from?
We
Which
should
direction
get out
can
of
we tell?
here.
I'm gonna say it's
Yeah.
approaching from the east.
Okay.
I'd say
Did we wanna
get
just-
we get moving.
Try to slip away.
I'm
Let's
going
do
to
that.
pull the scroll of, actually the wand of Phantasmal Calamity into my hand, just in case to catch up.
Okay. So I can take either a perception or a stealth from one person and pick who it's rolling first. Don't everyone roll.
I would like to do stealth.
Are you particularly good at that?
I got a plus 30.
Sure.
I think. Well, let's see. If we're doing just one, if we want to go with that, if it's a view or if it's perception based on sight, I have a 32.
Stealth could be easier. I don't know.
Yeah, true. That's right. Yeah, I think that's good. I think we're all pretty comparable probably in those stats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go for it. Actually,
There's no way
does
to
anyone-
aid this or anything like that.
No, this is just
Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right.
Oh, sorry, you can aid. Sorry, never mind. You can aid with the same roll.
No,
I forgot. But that won't be enough to change that into a
that's fair.
a success. So you did well enough that you managed to kind of find a place to hide some people, and you are not seen, but you can tell they are still very suspicious, and they know people are around somewhere. Not maybe they don't think they're here, but you can tell that the Witchbole is going on to higher alert. But you don't trigger a fight instantly.
Okay, so where are we
Question
headed?
is, do we go for this other location, or do we back out for the day?
I think
we
we
should
should
Learned a good
going.
amount from in here, but I'd be happy to keep cutting more up.
still have plenty of spell slots.
Same. I think we do as much as we can today. It's been, what, 3 or probably 4 hours? Maybe a little bit more?
Probably,
but
let's see, probably 2 hours getting in, 2 hours to the first place.
maybe a little
That's
more.
probably been about 5 hours now. Yeah.
Okay, it's still relatively early in the day, assuming this was in the morning, a little afternoon, maybe further than that, but yeah. Infinite combat, yes. So yeah, let's see if we can do as much as we can today. We've got the element of sort of surprise.
Yeah, doing some damage to this place or getting some information to get out to the queen.
Do we still have that one source to track down, or yeah, there were 2 batteries
Let's,
and 1 output, right?
Let's give that a try. If we have too much difficulty, let's withdraw. This fight won't be over today, and we need to bring more information about what's happening in here to the queen and the army, so
that is fair.
the city can be defended.
Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I guess if we don't have magical signatures to follow, I would probably go to perception, or just maybe religion from following, paths of more powerful demons or things that might, but perception probably feels more accurate here.
Okay.
How are you all? I'm assuming Daegron's gonna do the survival thing, and Vanna's gonna use their elven eyes, snake
That's
eyes,
what
Especially
right?
with the patrols. Yeah.
Yeah.
The magic has been your specialty. I've been keeping an eye out to make sure we don't get jumped.
Yeah.
So
How about you, Bea?
In this case, I think I want to change things up. I think I want to try to hide us a little bit better.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Use your stealth. Might as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So I should roll that blind, yeah?
That works.
Okay.
So yeah, let's
Rolling
have
rest here.
stealth from Bea, and it looks like perception or survival from everyone else, is what I was hearing.
Yep.
Okay. You can tell it's getting harder without the energy flows to track. You wander for an hour. You find you going back over your own tracks a couple places, and you're continuing to. You have not found a destination after an hour. What do you wish to do?
I think we should try for a little longer at least. If it takes too much longer, then I think we do get out of here.
As long as
Um,
everyone else is game to keep going, I'm ready to stay. It's I only worry if we spend too much time past a couple hours, we'll start to see them getting tighter and tighter on us.
Could be, yeah.
I don't mind keeping going.
yeah, we can give this another go. Though, if we get to full nightfall, I'd rather be in the city with this tree looming over it, just to be of more use there, maybe in defense.
That's fair.
I don't feel like sleeping over here.
Okay. I'm doing another check then. Sounds like.
Mm-hmm. Okay. First, I know you also wanted to know. I think you have 1 edge point left. You used 1. You have a critical fail from Vanarel there. Do you wish
And
to use
I'll
your last?
go back to searching.
We might as well.
Okay.
Up to you
use 'em.
guys. Do you want to use it?
So, what's the flavor of your Arcana check there, Bea? Given that the energy flows have dried up, what are you trying to do?
Instead of trying to look for the Arcana flows, what she would probably use it as is trying to just recall what she remembered of where they were coming from. There's no check for just searching your memory.
No, but
So-
okay, got it. Okay, so first, I'm going to leave you. You have come back to this same location. This is now maybe the 3rd time you have passed through this area. Bea, actually, I'm going to have you in opposite order here. Bea, you think you figured out a way that when you leave here, You think you know a path to a location. Roll me a d2, please.
Okay. Blind or
No, doesn't need to be blind. However, there also is something happening here. 2.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. As you pass through here, the Witchbole's floor erupts in a set of spikes, thorny vines, puffball mushrooms, and just lashes throughout this entire room. This looks like, a dangerous room to traverse that you have to get through now. One of you can give me just one. No, this is each of you. I will need each of you to tell me how you are navigating this room. Now full of thorns and vines and smells.
I think Bea probably has the easiest time. I'm gonna hold my breath and fly over.
Okay.
Everyone else is kind of on their own.
Give me an acrobatics check for that.
Okay.
Not one they'd list, but I'm going to allow it here. It makes sense to me. That is going to be a failure. So we need a reflex save to decide how much you take, and that should not be sent from Vanarel's perspective.
Vanarel's doing it to you.
I will give you the test.
That is a failure.
Oh.
So you are taking a fair amount of slashing and poisoning damage.
Ouch.
95 points from that. You
Oof.
tried to weave your way through, but they kept catching you, and maybe that first one that smacked across you caused you to inhale a lot of the poison, much as you were trying to avoid doing so. Just the shock of being hit. And you've taken 95 points of damage as you cleared this room.
And at least I've gotten through.
Yeah, I think for Daegron, it's a case of he has a climb speed and everything. What he's going to do is he's going to run and leap to as far as along the wall as he can. And then from there, try to climb and then leap off to get next to where Bea is, since it seems like things erupted from mostly the ground. If he stays high, maybe he can avoid some of it.
Okay, give me an athletics check. That is a critical success on that. And yes, you managed to get through the entire room without any injury. You rip off a couple of the thorns before they latch onto you. You run along the wall, maybe crawl along the ceiling a little bit, and then just jump down and do a nice 3-point superhero landing right next to Bea.
Okay, guys, you saw what I did?
Yeah.
Blink, 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 blink. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
he
going
gives
to
you a
take
thumbs
that
up.
approach. I'm going to try to deftly maneuver. I've been working on my thievery here, so I'm going to try to kind of use that to squeeze in between places, and try to find cracks and holes, if that makes sense.
Sure. So you're also trying acrobatics? No, you said you were trying thievery with that.
Thievery in this case, yeah. I thought that flavor-wise would make sense.
Sure. Since I allowed acrobatics at a higher DC, I will allow thievery as well.
I mean, I don't know. Are
No,
there
that's
better
fine. That's fine.
skills? Okay, because well, that was very good though.
That's a regular success. So I will need the. Why is it not sending this to you?
Oh,
I will need the reflex save on a regular success. You still have to make a save against a smaller amount of damage.
sure.
So you will be taking half of this. Half of what
Gotcha.
Bea was exposed to. So 19 points. And finally, Vanarel, what is your solution? You've seen Dezi and Bea try to be fancy and both get snagged. You saw Daegron just brute force and athletics his way through the room completely fine.
Yeah, when in doubt, crawl across the ceiling. I've always said that. So I know my unimpeded journey is not going to actually help me here, but I'm still going to take that kind of general tact and moving. I know what looks dangerous, and I know what to step. Hopefully, I know what to step through, around, and over. Just kind of using the rapier, just to push the vines off to one side to give me enough of a way through. I'm just going to very carefully and meticulously try to use survival just to get past the worst of these vines and spikes.
Okay. I'm going to give you the same DC as the nature would have been, and nature is actually the easiest one here, so that sounds directly on point.
Okay. Okay, I'll give that a roll then.
I can just give you that. There you go.
Oh, okay.
So it's still a failure. And so we'll need the basic reflex save. You're trying to wind your way through, and it's just a little too unnatural. So you had the right idea for how to get through normal, horrible, prickly vine bushes, but this is a demonic one, and normal doesn't apply here.
Right. All right. Well, when in doubt, let the instincts take over, and hopefully you jump out of the way.
And you do. So they try to swing around you and catch you multiple times, but you manage to jump through without taking any damage. So
I think we're on a path to a location. It's getting late. I'm gonna just cast a quick heal on Bea and do echoing on myself to try to get us to full.
Okay, let me find which map you're going toward. What is this one? Yes, okay. There we go. It's fairly easy. I'm not even going to put you back in the clown car. I'm just going to drag you. Fungal growths adorn the walls as well as lattice frames that extend throughout this room, giving the place the look of a hideous indoor garden. Vines and wispy sheets of mold hang from the ceiling 30 feet overhead, while two pools of green-blue pudding-like sludge ripple and shudder on the floor. To the southeast, which is not where you're arriving from, you're in the southwest, a 10-foot-tall ridge, which you can't even see, so I won't discuss more of that. The air carries with it the unsettling scent of animal decay, yet no obvious sign of death is apparent.
That's okay. Place is awful. I would not recommend visiting. Should we proceed cautiously and try to figure out what's going on here?
Yeah, take you
Daegron's
to
just
all
kinda
the
moving
best
forward.
places.
It's kind of like sniffing. He's like, smells like something dead's in here.
This is not the
See
beach
it.
I had in mind. I'm gonna stop about here and start taking a look to see if I can figure out if there's something awful in here or where the smell is coming from.
So
at the
first,
very
there
least.
are two things awful. Once, as you enter the room, I need you all to give me a fortitude save.
Oh, we found a new and exciting smell, everyone.
Yes, you did. And Bea doesn't mind
This
it.
this
I did a
campaign has been all about you found the next worst smell of your life.
Yep, Dezi. Oh, okay, you're doing something.
I might as well try.
So currently, Bea,
That's
Vanarel, and
pretty
Daegron are unaffected. Yep, everyone's unaffected. Never mind that roll. Let me just delete this roll here. There we go. But you also said you're trying to look around to see what you see. And, well, gamers don't usually look up, but you have looked up now, and you see two very large creatures hanging on the ceiling watching you. And we will roll into initiative then.
Those are big.
You have fought these
Hello,
before.
old friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have. Oh,
I recognize that.
Oops, wrong button.
Nope, we're gone.
Toggle visibility, toggle initiative, not toggle visibility. There we go. Go ahead and roll yourselves in as two of these giant centipede worm fungus things. Absolutely huge. I don't think they put a sense of scale, but these are gargantuan sized creatures. So giant fungal worm centipede that are hanging on the ceiling. And the ceilings here were 20 feet tall. So basically,
they come all the way to the floor.
They come all the way to the floor yes. But
yeah, they're a little scrunched up.
they're scrunched up on the ceiling. You spotted them, though. And it looks like Vanarel gets to go first.
Oh boy, lucky me. They're up there. I am instantly filled with horrible visions of these things dropping on top of us and crushing us all. All right, I see two of them. I hope I'm seeing all of them and there's not something else in here. So I will pick the two that I can see and designate them as my hunted prey as my first action, making it a free one. And then I'm going to move a little closer to this one, off to more to the east. It's like, well, I know I'm more than 10 feet away from it, or 15 feet away. So like 25, 30 feet away from it, essentially up there on the roof.
Yes.
I think. And so I know it's coming for us, so may as well give it an easy decision of who to start with. I will just take my hammer and just kind of like whip it, almost like Thor style for a second, gain a little momentum, and we'll hurl it up at the ceiling, trying to strike this thing. See if I can bounce it off the wall or off of it. Oh, I think I bounced it off of it.
You bounced it off of it
20.
very strongly. Yeah, that's a crit.
I sure got its attention now. We'll start with 54 points of damage.
Start with, did it take double? Oh, let me undo. I had them both selected. Let's reapply it to the proper one. Let's reapply.
We can just say the hammer bounces that way.
The crushing rune. There you go. Your hammer kind of hits it solidly. It starts to kind of blow. It kind of blows through the whole creature and goes out the far side before coming back to you. It is very gooey and gross, but you have punctured a hole through this creature with your hammer.
All right. Well, when that comes back to me, I will take a moment just to shake off the worst of that gunk that's on it, and I will give that one last hurl with my.
Just checking the actions because that was a stride. The hunt prey was free because it's your new thing, right?
Right. Yep.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So I've done a stride, hurled my hammer at it once, and this is the last action here, doing it a second time.
That will hit it again. You're hammering this thing on the ceiling.
Okay. Good. Maybe it'll just stay there. Give it 28 more.
And it takes a lot more. Daegron. Oh, first, end of turn. End of turn. A couple things happen. First, Vanarel, give me this save. Did that get sent? Did not get sent. Let me try again. There you go. Give me that save first.
Okay.
Did it take the crushing out of curiosity?
Yes, I already
Looked
put
like
that on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so no effect from that save. And then the other save you need to give me is right here.
Another fortitude. Okay.
And you're fine. Okay. Now, Daegron, go ahead.
Okay. Did you say were they hanging down far enough to reach them?
Not
at this point?
present.
Okay.
Again, as Dezi pointed out, the technicality.
I would imagine they're smushed up there.
They're smushed up on the ceiling
for at
right
least
now.
the beginning.
Yes.
So while they're still, because we're going before they have here, so I'm going to stride up the 30, and then I can leap up 30 feet. So I can imagine I could jump within range and be able to at least make my strikes on
I think so.
them.
Let me just double check one more thing. I'm going to see if Foundry is doing their elevation correctly or if they got something a little wrong here. I'm just checking what's the default size of rooms.
Yes.
Ceiling heights are hard to judge. They generally average 20 feet in rooms. So unless it's overriding it, and they haven't overridden it, just double checking. This doesn't seem right. I'm going to make a call here. I'm going to say the ceiling is going to be 40 feet up. So they are still 20 feet thick, but so they are hanging from 40 to 20. So you can hit with your jump that you're talking about. They can hit you from where they are. They have 20-foot reach as well. So
yes. Okay. Yeah, that's probably that makes a lot more sense on an actual mechanic for the fight.
Because their tactics are written as them climbing along the ceiling, biting at you from the ceiling. They have reach. So the ceiling has to be more than 20 feet. Otherwise, there's no point to having it. So we'll call it 40, and it still lets your strategy work here. So.
Okay, and the strikes on it as they go up.
That is going to crit.
Oh, there you go. That one will miss. It evened out. 78 points.
Nothing to cleave into. And let's see what. Holy and slashing. Got it. Okay. You still have one action left, right?
Nope, that would have been all of them. That was the movement and the jump. But I do get to do a free demoralize on it from my battle cry.
Mm-hmm.
As a reaction for when you're critically strike. I don't know how many of them I'm going to use, so I'm going to go for the frighten on it here. Might as well see if I can set other people up.
Sounds good to me. That is a success. So is that just a frightened one? Yes. There we go.
Just frightened one. It's just a demoralized, not a scared to death.
Okay. So
And
that
that'll
is
be all
done.
three.
End of your turn, we need double
And it
saves.
should be up over.
First, we need this save. And second, we will need that save. Oh, you failed the first one.
Let me see. I'm just rolling the second real quick, and then I'm gonna. Yeah.
You failed both of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll the second. We'll see which one is better. Whether I should have done the first one or not. Well, I rolled the same thing, so it doesn't
Okay,
matter.
so from the first one, you are now enfeebled 2.
Oh, fun.
And from the second one, you are now taking some poison damage.
You brought the fighter down to our level.
So the first one, the first save you can tell is there is an aura of spores surrounding these creatures. You're inside that aura. And the second one is just the room itself is so noxious that if you're in this room, which is including the hallway, at the point you are now, you are exposed. So
Okay.
that was your turn. Over to Bea.
Okay. So I'm gonna try a new thing in my kit. I'm gonna apply my speed over here. It's 25. Why can't I move there? Oh, there's a wall here.
Yeah, there is a wall there that's partially overgrown. That's one of the lattices that they said that were growing mushrooms on, it looks like.
Okay, I didn't notice that.
I didn't notice it until you got there, but that is a wall. You can kind of see it kind of ending here and going all the way back to the wall. Another one over this way. And there's multiples all over the room. Kind of on these walls, there's all these lattices that they have kind of like they're growing roses or other climbing plants on. Except it's nothing as nice as roses. They are going all the way to the ceiling.
Okay.
You can go around them though, like you're doing right now.
I'm gonna go over here. And this might break one of those things, but oh well. I'm going to cast my brand new spell, Metamorphosis.
Okay.
And I'm going to use it to cast the spell Monstrosity form.
Okay. And which form are you picking?
I'm going to pick Phoenix.
Okay. And that doesn't do anything cool, huh? There it goes.
Larger.
Bea is
no more
huge.
Tiny Bea.
I want to be a little bit like the
Yeah, that's fine.
big Bea.
Yeah. Okay. So you do have an aura now, 20 feet out from you. A creature that enters or ends its turns within the aura takes some fire damage. Creature only takes it once per turn. You can activate or deactivate it. I'm going to say it starts on. I do think I'm going to use the rule that I'm going to apply things that are already inside it will need to take that damage, which I think is one of the enemies. And I think it is Daegron and Vanarel. It looks like it is not Dezi from how I see Foundry measuring right now. So if you want to roll me 2d6, actually, I'm going to roll it for you because I think I know how to put let me see if I do this right.
Also,
nope, I did that wrong. We tried it a different way.
HP.
I'm trying to put the fire trait on it.
Okay.
Nope, I'm doing it wrong. So in that case, you can roll the 2d6. But I knew how to do that. Oh, maybe I did. Yes, I got it to work. So we'll take my higher roll. Sorry, the party members. I know. I'll take your roll. I'll take. Never mind. You deleted it. Yep. Okay. So 7 points to Daegron Vanarel, and you see that the tetra whatever thing, the tetratritus, took no damage from fire, much to your dismay.
Oh, dang.
And the one that's on the ceiling next to Daegron starts its turn. It looks like it heals a fair bit. I'm just double checking. What were the damage types on your weapon, Daegron?
On this one, I believe it's just slashing, holy, and spirit.
Okay. And
This is
Vanarel,
soul
yours
cutter.
was also the crushing rune, but no elemental things, I think. And no
Bludgeoning and electricity.
bludgeoning electricity, and you had the cold iron. Yep, okay. That's correct. We have not turned off the regeneration. It is going to... Oh, and then end of turn, let's see, in Phoenix form, what does it say about you? I don't see any resistances to some of these things, so I will need the various fortitude saves from Mega Bea. Here is the first one.
Okay.
No poison damage for you. And here is the spore exposure. No spore
I'm doing great
exposure
on
for you.
these.
Yep, okay. Now the one on the ceiling. It's not very happy about what's going on. So I think it is going to Yeah, it's going to start with that. So this only has the primal trait, no other traits. You see it just start pulling in. It's like consuming the vines that are surrounding it. It is pulling in some of the Witchbole into itself, and it heals. And then it is going to try to slap Daegron with a tentacle. With a 44, it just misses you. It will try a second slap. And it's going to miss you, but not critically miss you, luckily. And that was its turn.
So close.
Dezi, your turn.
Maybe we focus fire? How do I want to do this? So that north one there's a trellis between me and it, so it's a little
Yes.
blocked as well, I think.
And for the purpose of
not
focus fire, both of
worried.
them are unharmed at the moment.
I know, but everybody's near the one on that way, so I think I'm headed that way. Let's go here. Let's go here. I don't want to be too close. That gives me a clear beat on both of them, I think. Sorry. You know what? No. I will...
That will have moved into the range of Bea's aura, so you will be taking some
That's
damage
fine.
here.
I'm not worried about Bea's fire damage. I will cast... Yeah, let's put that one in a bubble. I don't want it smashing Bea. So we will cast containment on the one to the north.
Can containment contain a size gargantuan creature?
It's any size. Oh, it's only 30 feet. But I can move further because I was nowhere near. 5, 10, 15. Actually, I'll go... I don't think I can get close enough for that anyway, so never mind. Oh yeah, you know what? That's fine. We're going to move here. So 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh god, Foundry just died. Sorry about this. And I will cast containment on the one to the north.
Okay. I will click in your character to send it out.
Can you move me southwest 2, basically, I think?
Southwest.
Oh, I can do it. I
Okay.
can't see anything.
Got it.
I think that's good.
Okay.
Let me refresh. And this is a slightly higher level one. I don't think it's going to matter. I will need the reflex save, though.
Okay, you sent it there. Got it. Okay.
I'm able to see. The map disappeared, but I can get to my character sheet, fortunately.
Natural 20.
Okay, well, then it gets no shield, I think, unfortunately.
The target escapes from the field as it's forming, causing it to collapse. So that was
that's
your
fine.
turn.
I mean, it wasn't
And
an attack roll.
It's now that one is... Oh, first, end of turn. You need to give me a couple saves. Here is poison save.
You have to give me half a save. I got it. Okay.
And here is the other one.
Oh, God. I don't think I want a critical failure. This is for the what? Sorry.
This is the
The
spores.
poison. I'm just going to leave it. How much am I taking?
You are enfeebled 4
Oh.
and
Oh,
slowed
sorry.
1.
Not the poison damage.
Yep.
I shouldn't have taken it. Sorry.
Yep.
Got them mixed up. Okay. Slowed 1 and enfeebled 4. Okay.
And it is now up. And I think it doesn't seem to be afraid of the fire from the Phoenix, but it does seem to see the size huge creature as the bigger threat. So I think it is going to try to... It's going to try to do something to Bea. Let me just check. Yeah. Okay. So it is going to start off just trying to... Actually, I like that idea too. What does that do? Yeah, first it's going to launch a huge glob of spores at Bea. And what is your reach now, Bea?
15.
This is a ranged attack, so that would provoke your reactive strike, which I believe you have, and you should have reach
Yes.
on him now. So
Well, actually, it's 20 feet, isn't it?
it is 5. You're tall, so
Because,
no,
like-
it was in range, but you missed. Yeah,
Okay.
it shoots at you.
Getting all those ones out.
Natural 20. That's
It's 2 natural 1s for us and 2 natural 20s.
it is. I know.
Good luck's going to happen now. Right?
Yeah, and first, so I would need 2 saves from you. First, a fortitude save.
Oh, this isn't independent. Loses temporary HP. That's good.
And that is a fail.
And I don't have a reroll, so.
You are now enfeebled 2 as well. And
Yay.
then what is it going to do? The spores also give you a 10-foot penalty to your speeds for as long as they're attached to you for a minute. You can scrape them off. Yeah, it's
I
not a
went down
big deal.
to 80 fly speed.
It will then spend the
no.
next action trying to thwack you with the tentacle. This is second attack. Give me 1 second. I hit the wrong button. There we go. That is going to miss, and it will try one more of those. And with a 19 on the die and a full map attack, that is going to hit you
Yay.
for 43 points of damage. And with improved grab, it is going to try to grab you. And it is going to... why did this not tell me the degree of success? It rolled
Because
as...
he rolled it.
It rolled as you, I think.
against me.
Yes, let me see. So what is it? It was a 19 on the die. With its athletics check is going to be a 56 against your fortitude DC.
Yeah, that's a success.
Fortitude DC, that's a critical success.
That's
You are
critical.
you are restrained.
Yeah.
And that was its turn. Vanarel, you've seen these things heal themselves back up to full. You have seen Bea become a giant phoenix, and you saw Dezi try to encase one in a sphere that's worked so often that just completely failed this time.
Yeah, things are new and exciting here. How often can it do that thing? It's still up on the ceiling, so all I've got is my hammer to hurl at it. And I think that's what I'm gonna wind up doing.
Do you have a way to fly or no?
I do. Let me just take it. But I believe I have a potion.
I guess if you want to
Yeah.
come over here, I can probably get you up.
Right
Is
now,
that accurate? Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to continue with the focus fire, and I'm going to hope that it can't do that stupid heal thing every single time. If it does, this is a fight we should not be sticking around for. As I bounced the first hurl of the hammer off the ceiling instead of at the thing, and then I will just catch and throw again. How can this thing be too big to actually miss?
We'll hit the second one.
All right. Catch him a little bit. Get him once for 30, and then again, just the last action. Catch him with a 47.
Yeah. Just keep hitting him.
If it re-heals up on its turn, I'm going to be very, very upset.
At the end of your turn, we do need a couple of saves. Save number 1.
Oh yeah, this room is miserable.
The room is miserable, and they are miserable.
Yes.
Spores don't affect you. Second one, the poison, you're fine. Daegron.
Okay, I remember them not caring for my cold iron axe, so I'm going to do a swap. He moves to his keen battle axe here, sheath soul cutter. And then we'll do the same thing where, since it's up on the ceiling, he'll have to leap up after it and try to strike out as he gets close. Feeling a little weak from the enfeebled.
Still get a hit.
42.
Still get a hit.
Ooh, that's a lot of ones. Oh well.
You,
It was a
figured out the
lot
weak
more
ones.
damage.
you rolled 27. It took 72.
Okay. Let's do the second one.
I think you've got the right weapon.
You hit
Nope,
again.
Same attack roll. 34 points.
Yeah, it took a lot more than that. That was a great turn for you. Let's see. Give me your fort save. This one's against the spores.
No, those keep going every turn.
The spores are here every turn, but unless you get a critical fail, it's not going to get worse for you.
Okay.
And the poison, though, this happens every turn.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
The poison doesn't have an affliction track where the spores do. So that's kind of what's going on different here. Okay, that was the end of your turn. Bea.
So these things take no damage from fire.
Or
grabbed.
They haven't
Did
seen you.
take-
You haven't seen them take damage. They at least have some resistance. You don't know if it's immunity or
They
resistance.
take a lot from cold.
Seemed like it.
So if I were to dismiss the spell, which I can do just at any time, would I be released from the grab?
I'm going to say yes in this instance. I don't know if I'll always say that.
Yeah, I'd be.
But going from a size
I'll be.
huge to a size tiny, I'm going to say that will get you out.
Okay.
Can you
I'm
dismiss
going to
this?
do- Yep, I read
Because you're
it. I
restrained,
can
right?
dismiss.
Oh, what is the
It
rule on
doesn't
that?
say what. see what kind of action.
I thought the
it
only
takes.
action you could take was escaping, but I guess that is a means of escaping, so maybe it's fine.
Dismiss only has the concentrate trait. There's no manipulate involved with it.
Yeah, but you can't even attack when restrained normally, right?
But
yeah, that's
Well,
fine. It's to get out. Yeah.
Yeah, restrained says you can only you can't attack. Yeah.
or manipulate, except to escape.
Yes.
So concentrate's not blocked.
Oh, okay.
Because-
Didn't realize that. Cool.
Concentrate. Okay, I'm going to dismiss monstrous form. Sad, but
It's
It
too bad
wasn't
the first
the
use of
key
it
to
was
this
the
fight.
wrong one. Yep.
yeah. So I'm gonna need. Yep, there we go. We shrink
And
back
I will
down.
take off the restrained on you. There you go.
Okay, and I'm going to fly up. And
You still
get
have the
in.
reduced movement speed, but that's probably not going to matter too much.
So, obviously fly up
Yep.
at least to get
Buried
within
underneath
range.
this creature. Yep. So you're going to be at height
I'm gonna
20 I'm going to put you
main-
at height 25 just so we can see you easily. Is that okay?
Yeah, otherwise I can't even see my token. Yes.
I can't even get to you right now.
But,
I'm going to make him
um,
higher for a second while I get to you. Let's put him at minus.
I can hit
Oh, you got it.
plus
Thank you.
till I get there.
Yep. Thank you. Get him back on the map now. There we go. Thank you.
Okay. We're going to do a spell strike. Ooh, I know. So devious of me. With a polar ray.
Okay. Yeah.
You have 4 actions?
Oh, yes. Because dismissing the spell was an
Dismiss,
action.
Take an action?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry,
Yep.
It doesn't actually say it takes an action.
It has the
but they-
action symbol next to it, at least in Archives
Okay.
of Nethys. Maybe that's incorrect. We can always check that after the session, but it sounds right to me.
That's fine. I'm gonna instead just hit it with my sword then.
Okay.
I would love to have hit it with my spell strike.
That will
but that's
hit.
Fine. Whoosh.
Took 40 points, so it took some extra and some less. It took, oh, no, resistance to fire ignored. Does your sword ignore
Oh, that's
resistances?
because of the sword.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. that's cool.
Greater Flaming ignores that, yeah.
Yeah, okay. End of turn, we need a couple of saves from you. First, the Spore Cloud. You already have the level 1 from this, so only crit fails matter here. And the poison. You're fine. Okay. The one on the ceiling that's been hurt the most. No, it does not heal. Do not heal that. The cold does stop the regeneration. And it doesn't suck in the life around it as well either. So instead, it is going to just try to batter Daegron with its tentacles again. Strike number 1 with a 45 exactly hits you. It looks like
Just got there.
51 points of damage, and it's going to try an improved push on you. So it's going to try a shove action. Select at least one token. I have a token selected. Why is it not? There it goes. That is a success, so it can push you 5 feet and follows along. It tries another one. Another tentacle strike. It hits you again for 43 more points. It tries to shove you a little bit more. It fails on that shove, and it tries its third tentacle swing and critically fails.
There, that's what we were waiting for.
But I don't think you have the. Oh, no, yeah. I'm letting you use that against the melee attack because it's hitting you. Yep, so you will critically hit it
Natural
back.
weapons, I think, is what we
Yeah.
kind of.
Yep,
Yeah.
have been standardizing that on. And it has to make the fort save, which it's probably going to do.
I don't even think a crit fail could,
I don't
could
think
do
so.
it.
Yep, so okay, but that was its turn. Dezi.
Yeah, I'm slowed 1. I'm in bad shape, but turns out enfeebled doesn't matter as much to me. We figured out these don't like cold. I think I'm going really, and now we'll whip out something a little more powerful. You've got that one, Daegron, right?
Oh, I'm sure.
I will target the one to the north of me with a Moonlight Ray, 2 action, because that's all I got, and we'll see.
Oh, one thing I messed up. Its improved push can actually push you further than normal. I am not used to that. I don't think I've seen that before. So it tries to push you into that puddle.
I don't
It's
like
that
that.
far, and it can follow 5 more feet, I'm
Yep.
assuming, yeah.
it actually pushes you off and over the edge, so I will need you to grab an edge if you have a free hand.
Yep, I do.
Okay, give me a reflex save. Yeah, so I'm going to say you caught your balance. You kind of ended the shove early, and you are teetering on the edge of this very fetid looking pool. But now Dezi, go ahead. Looks like you had the spell attack roll hit.
Yep, and I will roll some damage. Okay. Are these things unholy? I thought they were. It keeps turning
Yes.
off my Moonlight Ray damage. Okay, I don't know why that's doing that.
They are unholy, but they are not fiends. I don't know if that matters.
It doesn't matter. Just unholy. It doesn't matter type.
Target has the
we
unholy
go.
trait. Yes. Okay.
Okay, I'm happy with that. Presumably I turned off regeneration
Yep.
or something. That was my full turn. I need a couple saves now, correct?
Yep. I'm just also making sure that all happened there. So we don't actually need the spore save from you anymore.
Oh, I can't get better either. It just slowed for
Yep.
a while now. Okay.
So
That's unfortunate. Should've
you have
re-rolled
caught a
that. Okay.
disease.
Yeah, I can. Okay, sorry. Let me give you that.
Yep.
That seems fine.
No poison damage. And the one on the ceiling now. Well, there's a tiny little thing. I don't know if it even recognizes Bea as a threat at this point. Yes, you haven't heard it some, but you're so small. I don't think it's even going to be aware of you. I'm going to have it go after. It's going to climb on the ceiling after. Going to move closer here and go bite Dezi, and that would
Oh,
provoke
yes.
from
I'm
you.
going to
Um,
use something as that happened. Well,
Bea misses.
It's a miss.
What are you doing as it approaches you, Dezi?
is it swinging at me basically?
It's swinging at you now.
It
Unexpected.
can get an unexpected transposition.
Okay, so what
yes, that
happens?
one. Sorry, Vanarel. Are you okay with coming over here?
Okay. Broad
Swap
definition of
places
focus
with me.
fire. Sure. Yep.
Well, I mean, yeah. You can throw that thing a long way.
Okay. So what's happening?
I'm
It
swapping
sounds
places.
like if you're willing, it's an automatic. So you swap
Yep.
you swap locations.
If you're okay with that.
I mean, if you want to fall, we can swap.
And let's see, a creature that is. It doesn't say you're both immune.
Yep.
I would expect
You
that
can
David
close off
Vanarel
on that.
becomes the target now, right?
Yeah.
Or is it-
Yeah,
Mhm.
Okay. So it's a tentacle swinging at at Vanarel now. And it is going to hit you
Okay.
Sorry, Vanarel.
for 47 points of damage. And it will try to grab you then. No. I could tell that was trying to use Daegron's roll for some reason. And with a 50, it manages to grapple you, but not restrain you. So that's at least, you got that going for you. It does
Okay,
have
as
one out. Yep, go ahead.
As a reaction, since I have been grappled, I am wearing Slithermaw's Bane. I will. Again, I don't remember what these things do, but whenever I get grabbed, may as well. The poison just oozes out of my armor on all sides, and it is going to enjoy 76 persistent damage at the end of its turn.
Okay, I'll put it on him.
I don't remember if that will do anything to it or not. But
And then it has one action left, and it is going to suck in the health of the region here and heal itself. And that's the end of its
Is
turn.
Is that able to be disabled by the cold? Because it did take cold.
No, that one is not disabled by the cold. Its regeneration is,
Okay.
but not the infest environs. I'm going to take the end of turn. Vanarel's not. It won't be your turn though right away. This is the poison damage that it just took. It is still there. We are at a great, stopping point for the night though. So that is where we'll wrap up for the evening. We'll begin round 3 when we come back next week, as you are locked in the fight with these two large, worm-like fungal masses that were trying to ambush you on the ceiling, but Dezi looked up and saw them. They are trying to push Daegron into a pool, and other than that, they've been healing a lot. They've been sickening and poisoning you, but you're chunking their health very reliably. And you have disabled the fungal forges to some degree. You know that they are still caching some energy, but it seems like it's wearing out. And you have closed the portals to 7 abyssal realms that seem to have been supplying some of the raw power to this fortress. And we will see what happens next week. Thank you all for tuning in.